This is moderate number 9. I imagine you guys are kind of getting the feel for this at this point. These 9s are blocked on these two columns, so this 9 is there. This column is blocked, this row is blocked, so this 9 is either there or there. This row and this column are blocked, so this 9 is there or there. And now that makes that 9 impossible because that column's already taken, so this 9 has to be there. By doing that, these two rows are blocked and this one has to be there. And these two columns are blocked, so this one has to be there or there. For the 8s, this one has to be in this middle column because the other two columns are taken. This one blocks here and that blocks there, so this one has to be there. This also has to be in a middle column since the two outside columns are taken. These two rows are blocked, so that 8 has to be there or there. All right, those 7s block that. So we now have a 7-9 situation there. What else do we have? Oh, these two rows are blocked, so the 7 is definitely there. Okay, this blocks this column, which makes this 7 one of these 3, notable mostly because, if you'll see, this 7 has to be in the middle or top row. This one has to be in the middle or top row. So the only place for a bottom row 7 is over here in this square. Can't be here, it's got to be there. Now we know those two columns are blocked and that row is blocked, so the 7 has to be one of those. To the 6s we go. That 6 blocks both of those, leaving only that space left. These two rows block, or these two 6s block those two rows, and therefore that's what's left there. These two rows are blocked, this column is blocked, so that 6 has to be one of those two. And 5s, oh good. This 5 blocks this entire row, making that the 5. And now both of these columns are blocked, so that has to be the 5. Now both of these rows are blocked, so it has to be one of these two, but this one's already a no, so that's the yes. And now both of those columns are blocked, that row, so there's our yes. And these two columns, these two rows, so there's our 5 there, and we've got all the 5s placed. The 4, okay, so this is blocking that row, and this is blocking that row. So theoretically, it would have to be in that one or that one, because it's got to be in the top row. However, we already know that these two have to be the 7 and the 9. No room for a 4, so the 4 has to be right there. That 4 now blocks that one, meaning that has to be the 4. And so this 4 has to be right here in that column. Don't know which one, but these two rows are blocked by those two 4s. This column is blocked, so that 4 goes there. Now this column is blocked, so this 4 has to go there, and now we do know where this 4 has to be. And both of these columns are taken, so there's our 4 there. On to the 3s, not a lot of info on the 3s. We know it's got to be here in the bottom, simply because that's all that's left, which means that that's blocked, and this has to be here. We know it can't be in that row, so it's got to be one of these two. And that's all we know about the 3s for now. On the 2s, we know that these two columns are blocked, so it's got to be an up or a down. We know these two rows are blocked, as is this column, so this one's got to be there, which means that this one has to be in this column, so it has to be one of those two. And we know that those two rows are blocked, so it has to be one of those two. And this one is blocked, so it has to be one of those 3. Ooh, these two columns are blocked, so it's got to be that one. We know it's got to be one of these two, because those are the only available, which now blocks those two rows and making it that one. These two columns are blocked, that row is blocked, so there's our 1. These two rows are blocked, so it's got to be one of those. Those two rows are blocked, it's got to be one of those. Now again, we have this, the 1 has to be in the left or the middle, so the only place where it could possibly be on the right is right here. That means that that is now the 3, so we're going to go back and fill that in. That blocks out those and says this 3 must be here or here. Can't be that one, so it's got to be that one. Now everything is blocked here except for that one. Everything is blocked here except for that one. Those ones are blocked, so it's there. These ones are blocked, so that's there. These rows are blocked, so it's here or here. Again, it can't be over here. Well, because of that 3, and also because those are the 7 and the 9. This blocks that, so that one's got to be there, and now that one has to be there. So, back to our 9s. We do not have any more information on the 9s. We do have a bit more on the 8s though. This 8 has to be here because it's the only space left. Now this 8 has to be here because all the rest of these have no's. Now this 8 has to be in one of these two. This 8 has to be here because it's the last one, which then defines where that one has to be. And so we've got the match set of notes. That'll clear up in a second, I'm sure. Looking at the 7s, this blocks all of that, so that 7 is there. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no, that's the yes. That's a no, that's a no, that's the yes. Those are no's, that's a no, yes. To the 6, last one. Only 2 possibilities, and that's the no, so there's the yes. No, no, yes, no, yes. Last one, no, yes. And now we've got the matched set there. To the 1s we go. So that blocks out both of those. So that's our 1, and that's blocked and blocked, so yes. To our 9s. Blocked, yes. Last one, yes. Blocked, so yes. And last one, yes. And the 2s. And there we have it. Thanks for watching.